He's not here. No more SpongeBob. No more. I may finally have found a place where I can be all alone.
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 Alone. Alone.
What's going on, folks? I think a lot more people need to be aware that living alone has way more benefits than anybody can ever imagine. Personally, for me, and I'm going to talk about this from my experience in this video, living alone has been one of the most beneficial things, one of the most helpful things in my life. When I live alone, I don't have anybody to bother me. I have no other outside forces to make me think anything different or feel anything different. I don't have anybody to control my thoughts or have any outside perspectives to move my thoughts in a different direction. I have me, myself, and I, and nothing but me, myself, and I to worry about. If I have anything to complain about, I talk to me, myself, and I. If I want to change something, I got me, myself, and I to do it. Nobody else is around to bother me, nobody else is around to pick on me, and or just get on my nerves. I don't have to walk on eggshells because I have to think about other people. I have me and myself and I to think about. And that is one of the most important things you can do in your life when you have self-awareness or when you have growing up to do or maturing to do, if you have insecurities. When you're alone, you have nothing else or no one else to distract you or bother you. You got only you, space for you, and you have all the environment to yourself to control. So let me just organize in an acronym way the 5 ways and the 5 reasons why living alone can be beneficial. Number 1, A, all. All to yourself, all the time in the world, all the things to do. All to yourself, all with yourself, all the space, all the things, all the time. Everything you have is all to yourself. You have nobody to conspire your thoughts. You have nobody to control the outside, no outside forces to completely spin you off direction. You have you and only you, all. All to yourself, all the things to do, all the space, and all the time in the world to spend with yourself. To think about how you're going to plan your day, to think about what you're going to do in that day. Number 2, L. Live loose. What I mean by this is living loose. Nobody can tell you how to live, how to feel, what to do, what to think, or how to think. You live loose. You don't have to walk on eggshells to have other people in mind. You don't have any thoughts other than your own thoughts. Living loose. Nobody else to be around you, nobody else to bother you. Number 3, O. On your terms. On no one else's terms but your own. You can do whatever you want when you want to do it on your terms. When you're ready to go out and talk to somebody else, when you're ready to go to the store and do whatever you got to do, when you're ready to work out or start creating music, it's on your terms. Nobody else tells you what to do or how to do it. Similar to living loose, but on your terms is really on your terms. Nobody is influencing you to do anything except you. Also, orderly. You do anything and everything in your own orderly fashion. Nobody is convincing you to do it in any other way besides yourself. Right? Me, myself, and I live on my terms. No one else's. On no one else's terms. Number 4, nobody. And what I mean by this is nobody to bother you, nobody to cause you problems, nobody cares, it's only you. Number 4 can also mean needless. You are needless toward anybody else. Nobody needs you. You don't need anybody. Needless. You are needless of anybody's time or anybody's attention. The only thing you need is your own thoughts and your own mind. And lastly, number 5, E, environmental control. You have control over your own environment. Nobody else is in the house with you, so you don't have to pick up after other people. You don't have to talk to other people if they bother you. You have your own environment, your own energy, your own control. And number 5, E, can also mean energy, your own energy. Nobody can take away from your own energy. You have your own energy. You can experience on your own, you can think on your own, you can feel on your own, and you can do on your own. Nobody else will distract you or take away from your own thoughts. No outside forces to push your own energy and your own motion within your mind, within your thoughts, and within your own time span. You're in your own space. Environmental control, energy, nobody else will control that. You got you, me, myself, and I, my own time span. Now after all that's said and done, let me just go on a little untamed but not quite uncut rant like I always do in my videos. I've always lived alone and I enjoy living alone. I don't like living around people. I don't like people in general because a lot of people bother me. That's why I don't have a lot of friends, because a lot of people comes with a lot of drama. And when in most cases, drama seems to find me. And I like to stay far the hell away from drama. I don't like touching drama with a 10-foot pole. Especially when it comes to friends in general, because a lot of the friends that I have had drama in my life as a whole, and I genuinely cannot stand drama. That's why I like living alone. And face it, there's a difference between living alone and living lonely, or there's a difference between alone and lonely. When people talk about being lonely, loneliness is more of feeling depression that you don't have people around you. I've never felt that. And if I ever have, it was for 10 seconds because I was bored and I wanted somebody to talk to. But 9 times out of 10, I feel alone, and I enjoy feeling alone because I like living without people bothering me and telling me how I should feel, or other people with unsolicited outside perspectives. I feel most comfortable alone because I am in control of my own thoughts, I am in control of my own environment, and most importantly, I am in control of how I feel and what I do. I don't have any other influence to pick up on any other habits. I have me, myself, and I enjoy being alone because nobody else is going to tell me what the hell to do and how the hell to feel. More people often than not should understand and get a better idea of what it feels like to be alone. More people should embrace being alone, not loneliness, but being alone. More people should embrace that. More people should be able to feel comfortable alone. Because if you don't, you're going to feel very needy. You're going to be completely out of your comfort zone every time you're alone. Learn how to embrace your thoughts. Learn how to be in silence. Learn how to embrace that silence and use your thoughts as energy. Use your thoughts as a tool to become more self-aware and embrace your insecurities and become more secure within your insecurities. Accept what you know, accept what you like about yourself, or change what you don't like about yourself. But know what you think you should change, and know what you feel comfortable with accepting in your life, not just with yourself, but with others around you and in your own environment. Self-awareness doesn't come without being alone. The reason why I feel more self-aware than ever is because I spent so much time alone, thinking to myself, talking to myself, and what I should do, getting out in public, how I should feel, what I should think. And I think living alone helped me with standing on business with my thoughts and with my beliefs more than anything in the world, because other people, if I go to someone else and I say, I feel this way, I have a better chance of being influenced to feel differently because they may disagree with me and they may tell me something different. Now, it's also beneficial to be around people to an extent, but don't ever let anybody else tell you how you should feel or what you should do. Your thoughts come first, no one else's. Nobody is telling you how to think or how to feel, and if they are, get the fuck away from them. Living alone is nothing bad. It is more often than not a privilege. I think it is a privilege. I think it's also a luxury. I think living alone is so much more underrated than anybody wants to think. Living alone will make you feel more powerful than you realize. Living alone will not only get you to focus on things that you don't want to focus on, but living alone will get you to embrace your uncomfortable thoughts and make you understand that there's more comfort in life than leading on, and the discomfort in your life can be easily solvable. Sometimes, instead of facing and embracing the uncomfortable, seek discomfort, meaning go to the gym and, weight, bench press. Seek discomfort means jump in the cold shower, jumping in the cold water. It doesn't mean embrace the uncomfortable thoughts and disturb yourself. It means go out and face your fears. But otherwise, I hope you found this video helpful. Living alone for me has been one of the most important things in my life, the most helpful things in my life. And for the people who don't like living alone, you better learn how to embrace it, and you better learn how to live alone once in a while, because the more you learn how to live alone and the sooner you learn how to live alone, the more you're able and the sooner you're able to embrace those uncomfortable thoughts and stop letting them bother you. Let the past be the past and do whatever you got to do to make your present days better and the future reign brighter, right? Because you're the architect of your own future, so the only way you can build it brighter and make your dreams happen, or make anything that you'd like to make happen, is if you have the time and the place to focus on your own thoughts and the silence to make those thoughts come to light. Otherwise, other people are going to distract you, and you're going to fall off the ladder of building your brighter future, and you're never going to be able to build that future brighter. But otherwise, yeah, living alone is something that helps me every day of the week, every day of the year. If I have any complaints, I talk to myself. me, myself, and I. If I have anything that I want to do, I talk to me, myself, and I can accomplish that. I don't rely on other people to help me, mostly. And most importantly, I have my own thoughts to sit with, my own ideas to come up with, my own complaints to talk and sort out with. I could never be able to be this self-aware and do it without being alone. So hopefully everybody learns how to be alone, learn how to live alone, not live lonely, but live alone, and learn how to treat your silence as a weapon, not only a weapon against your anger and against your thoughts, but use it as a tool and use it as a booster of confidence. Everybody says awkward silence. I say awesome silence, because that silence completely destroys all the thoughts that I have around me and builds something better for me. So if you can live alone, awesome. Leave me alone, and I'll leave you alone. And that's that. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, comment down below what you think. Subscribe to my channel, ring my bell to be notified, and if you've seen this video helpful, share it with your friends. Later.